Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? How's it going? Happy Saturday. Made it back and from my 2-day vacation, and it's okay. It's okay to be back. Got my coffee, my regular coffee, even though I'll take 7-Eleven coffee any day of the week. Anyway, happy Saturday. How's it going? How y'all doing? Benjo says good morning. Benjo. We got to the end of the back alley. So everybody, this person says good morning to all of us. Um, anyway, what's going on? Just wanted to say hello after my vacation at Kimmy's, which was a little awkward. Yesterday, there's this one neighbor that was literally outside in his backyard all day. So, like almost that close, but it was across the backyard. So, anyway, how's it going? Oh, I didn't really want to talk about my situation. I think in my last YouTube video, I talked about my situation at length, and obviously it just is getting more ridiculous. Um, surprise, surprise, people aren't solving their own problems. So something that I realized 4 years ago that I didn't realize before is what pathetic losers they are. So if I would have known you were lying about how you're not a pathetic loser this whole time, I certainly wouldn't have had a certain kind of self-esteem about myself. But, so none of it makes any sense. If anything has to do with week back, you get promoted because you treat me a certain way, and that certain way is not polite and nice, right? You get promoted, you get money by never acknowledging me. So if anything has to do with week back, that one's easy. You want to know why it's easy? Because I went to 2 of his shows and nothing happened. You're not going to recognize me as a public figure and celebrity week back, attending your show, trying to expand your audience. Because Young Turks got 3 billion views. So if they're going to do this thing where 4547 is at fault in the public square for I don't know how many years because of my behavior in this neighborhood. But in the event that week back has been in the public square because of me, you know, that certainly doesn't make any sense. Has he been in the public square before January 2021? Because of me? Obviously not. The live stream was going, right? So that's what I gotta say about that. They're pathetic, loser, stupid. Next. And then it makes people wonder, how come somebody that's so stupid, pathetic, and loser be going on all this time? Good question. That's what I wonder, and still wonder. Anyway, I don't want to spend this whole YouTube video about that because they're just stupid, and you know. I got everything to look forward to. Not attending Jimmy Dore's week back's live shows is one of them. So just think, I can be in Mar-a-Lago right now. Just think, everybody. You're going to be scrolling through your Instagram. I would have photos of me and 47 at Mar-a-Lago as my content. You'd be scrolling through your Instagram when you see that. Instead, it's this NIST school bus route. That's what you see when you're going to scroll through my Instagram. Why? Because it's my choice. Okay. That certainly doesn't make any sense. But Meghan Markle's got a new Netflix show, and I was wondering about that. It said her son was a prince, and I was just wondering about that. I said, wait a minute, I thought they were like not royalty anymore. That doesn't apply to the sons. Let me know, because I've been wondering. It said her son is a prince, but I thought they were out of the royal family. Was I mistaken on that? That fake news? They very much are part of the royal family. Harry and Meghan Markle. Okay, she can be on Suits though. She's not gonna be an actress. No longer. No longer dreams of being an actress. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if anybody's asked her about that. I wonder how they met. Harry and Meghan Markle. Her new Netflix show. I would be impressed, but Netflix has a lot of shows. So. And apparently her Spotify podcast didn't do so well. She does better on Netflix than Spotify, I guess. But as far as Britain and the UK, Europe, obviously would love to visit. My sister Kimmy and my mom has been there, and they love that side of the ocean. I watched the British baking show. They all seem like really cool people. Anyway, what else? Yeah, back from vacation. Could be at Mar-a-Lago, but here I am instead. Right? Guess how much I paid for this shirt? $1.08. $1.08 is tax. It was on the clearance section, had a sticker, it said $3. I said, you know what? Kimmy left me $60. I'm gonna spend $3 on this shirt. And then I rang it up, and it was $1.08. That's not the first time that's happened to me at Walmart. I got sweatpants for $1.08 one time. Just saying. So I certainly feel like royalty at Walmart right now. Anyway, what else is new? Look how cute Benjo is. Benjo! I'm trying to take a selfie. Anyway, I would get political, but you know, there's really not much to get political. I think people are past the point of politics. You know, it's kind of like, at what point is it you go beyond politics? So are we really not talking about politics anymore? Because there could be debates about this, and it feels like maybe politics isn't the issue. I think it was in 2021 where Clown Gabbard and Weekback were both on Tucker Carlson, who is no longer with Fox News. So, all of these things, all of these moves people are making, that one OnlyFans on the Ben Shapiro show, you know, all these moves people are making, it doesn't make any sense, okay, why I'm here, not receiving no money, no nothing. And it would be my advisement to separate yourself? How much liability and responsibility do you want to take? Would be my question of concern and consultation. Did I say good morning, everybody? Oh, somebody else wants to say good morning too. And don't forget the friend. The friend says good morning. So yeah, back from vacation. Go along to get along. Maybe not working out too well. So, this is gonna be a chill, relaxing video. Not much new video. How many views are gonna get? It's gonna get. Do y'all know? I'm talking about how I could be at Mar-a-Lago with my husband, 47, be posted on my Instagram about what a supportive wife I am, right? But instead I have to be on this Squaw Creek over here. So how many views is that gonna get? There's a boner truck over there. How many views? So at what point is it not about politics, right? At what point is this not about capitalism and making money? At what point? Because according to maybe Weekback, I don't know, it's about people's relationships. So you're gonna be in Washington D.C. and you're gonna tell everybody it's about people's relationships? I guess you wouldn't be far from the truth, would ya? Anyway, yeah, and I can't wait to talk about like the good parts of what's happening right now. On the one hand, it's like, oh, it's kind of unbelievable all this is happening, but on the other hand, it's kind of, there is some respect going on for whatever the situation is. It's kind of I paid $1. I'll wait for this shirt. I'm sure if you're a supporter or follower of mine, or just of the situation, you might take the 2 seconds out of your day to maybe let me have my space if you happen to be here in San Antonio, right? So that's nice. And so on and so forth. And that's another thing. I know I wasn't going to talk about my situation, but here I am talking about my situation. So, oh my God, am I going to be here till Fiesta? Because I keep hearing that in my household. The Fiesta this, Fiesta that. I'm sure Weekback celebrates Fiesta. Anyway. So yeah. Another day, another dollar. I forgot what I was going to say before Fiesta, but maybe I'll remember. Anyway. It's Saturday. I guess it's Saturday Night Live today. SNL. I guess I'm not funny enough for SNL. But that's okay, because neither is Weekback. So, I ain't seen Joe Rogan on SNL. Isn't that weird? Why wouldn't Joe Rogan go on SNL? Yeah. But anyway, I saw Sunny get really upset on The View about Al Green. Why didn't you walk out with him? I'm sure that doesn't have to do anything with me, right? It just has to do with my husband, 47. But surely she's going to interview a minority male Democrat that's been censured from Congress. Surely that interview's coming, as to be seen on The View, ABC. Surely. How's Sunny? Sunny hosting? Anyway, yeah, Boner Truck's back. Boner Truck's been here since October 2021, and not before then. So, but I'm sure there's nothing to look into that. It's just a happenstance, just a coincidence that you could be called schizophrenic if you're to think anything up. Depending on your lifestyle, right? Benja, let's go. They've been doing that recently. If I'm outside, they have to be outside. On this NISD school's route with the Boner Truck. I tell you, they don't stop. That's what whatever barking aside, they don't stop. This is what I've learned from 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, and now 2025. It takes a certain kind of person to do that kind of stuff too. So most people would stop. Most people would say, I'm not going to be that much of a POS because I don't want to be, because there's reasons not to be that way. One of which, you don't want to go to jail, right? A lot of this stuff is legal. So, flagrantly so. But don't ask Noeem. It's not going to be helpful for her, okay? But yeah, it's what I learned. Most people would stop, but the people that I've encountered, they don't. They say, I've done this and this embarrassing harassment thing, and then I'm gonna get off on that and continue to do that like it's a strength. Because I've had personal experience and study, research with that kind of predatory behavior that most people shouldn't have to know about and encounter. But being as I've been live streamed in the public eye, I don't see why that lifestyle should have stopped at the predatory nature of things, in my opinion of such. Anyway, yeah, they just can't help it. And part of the reason, well, the other part is because I'm married. I don't go out anymore. One second. And if you're wondering, it's a rather humid day out today. I've already started to sweat process, if you're wondering. So. Anyway, yeah, they don't stop. It was awkward yesterday because somebody was literally in their backyard all day. Every time I tried to leave the door open, let Indy out due to weather, and she wanted out, he'd be in his backyard. So that was uncomfortable. Tracy works today, 9:30 to 1:30 at Michael's. Kimmy also has a work event today, even though she just got back from Denver airport. Thanks to Mayor Ron Nirenberg in the city of San Antonio, there's going to be airport renovations, investments, which I'm sure are separate from the ARPA funds, right? Of millions, maybe even billions. Billions with a B, Anna Kasparian. In airport upgrades. San Antonio International Airport upgrades. Even though I know there's this like TSA thing going on right now. The timing just happens to be that way. Anyway, yeah, if it's not about politics, it's not about making money, what is it about then? I guess the question I got for y'all. I mean, I don't have a Netflix special or a Spotify deal. Never been on the Joe Rogan podcast. So, what is it about them? Because they'll just keep going. Say, this is the baseline of how people feel. This is how people feel when there's this level of embarrassment. This is how people feel when there's this level of embarrassment and harassment. Because there is this gross feeling, right? When that happens. Of which, it's in my opinion, they are very much aware. They probably have a name for it. And the person you're harassing feels gross about the situation. Anybody know what that's called? Anyway, could be at Mar-a-Lago right now, right? Could be. So, and what's the reasoning for that? Could be at Mar-a-Lago, could have my hair cut and styled, could have my nails done, skincare, clothes that I'm not buying at Walmart. These are all things that could be happening right now. But why aren't they? Because it's about politics and making money? Is that the message they're sending to the not only the American public, but the world? On this NISD school, I say on this NISD school bus route, and they get mad every time, right? So all your stupid stuff is not worth it. Okay, it's just not. My husband is very masculine, very alpha, very romantic, very loving, very full of life. And in absolutely no way would I want to jeopardize that. and in absolutely no way could you compete with any of that. So, I think that's another reason why they get mad. So, I don't know who you've been talking to where that strategy has worked. But I'm not the one, okay? If I was, then maybe you would have recognized me as a celebrity and public figure before January 2021. Maybe. And then maybe people would have been thinking about, oh, maybe this is about politics. Maybe this is about money. But it's March 6th, March 7th, 2025. Here we are. Let me know if y'all gonna watch Meghan Markle's new Netflix special, season 2. So, I'm really about true crime. I've been watching horror. So that's not really up my alley. So I don't really watch romance movies. There's that one movie with Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler. That was funny. But it wasn't just a romance. It was like an action comedy romance. So that one was a good movie. So. It's not the NISD school bus today. Who is it today? I don't see anybody. Is somebody throwing something away? What's going on over there? Anyway, yeah, not really gonna watch that Meghan Markle show just because that's not really the genre I really watch. So I watch true crime, I watch horror, scary movies. Pretty much, yeah, that's it. Um, let's see. Yeah, I guess that's it. Hope you have a good one. Another day, another dollar, you know. I feel really hopeful about it, but here's my YouTube video for today. I feel hopeful about the future. Um, when you live a certain lifestyle and you're in a certain environment, there are things that I think most people in the general public would consider an absolute terrible thing for mental health, but also should never have happened type situation. But when you do live in that environment and that is your lifestyle and you've uh, done that for several years, such as myself, there are certain things that are terrible to happen, but definitely considered a win, even though for most people it probably wouldn't be seen as much. But when you have to be a fighter and you have to be all this stuff, you know, these things are uh, taken as, ooh, that's a good sign. And of course, I'm just guessing. This is just conjecture. Situation preparedness discussions I have with y'all because, of course, I only have Twitter and Instagram. I have Google, but y'all know my situation on that. So, um, yeah. I just want y'all to know that, I don't want y'all to get it confused. Like, I'm not confused about what's happening, and uh, my husband being an alpha male and stuff like that, he's not confused at what's happening. So, um, and yeah, uh, it, I can't wait to talk about it more in depth because I feel like we're like a power couple. Okay, I don't know if there'd be one person other than Sunny from the few who would disagree with that. But anyway, what you see is what you see. And yeah, I try not to be a complainer, but obviously, like I said, sometimes people don't stop. Even when they have every reason and logic to compel them to stop, they won't. Um, and some would say this is my work environment over here on this NISD school bus route. And my mom has a car, it's just one car. So yeah. Yeah, not about politics, not about money. What are we doing here? Other than wasting time and money. But yeah, I guess I'll talk to you later. Just know that I'm optimistic about things, even though I realize a tweet, a comment can be taken a certain way. But yeah, I started this video saying I wouldn't be talking about myself, but here I am talking about myself. I'll put that in the title. Another day, another chit chat. Ooh, that's a good one. That's gonna be my title. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Enjoy your weekend. Obviously, I'm not going to be at Mar-a-Lago this weekend. At any moment in time, is what I'm expecting and ready for. Yeah. Okay. So I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one.